This one might grind a few people's gears because I'm a Minnesota resident and a Timberwolves fan, and I'm about to talk mad shit about our star player, Anthony Edwards. Ant, you are an ungodly talented professional athlete. But when it comes to being a man, I say this as a father myself, you are a fucking repentless, no heart having scumbag. I don't respect you one iota. You are a bitch. You need to fucking own what you did. Man up and raise your child. If you don't know what I'm talking about at this point, here's the deal. Dumb fuck 23-year-old knocks up a 37-year-old former stripper. She tells him that she's pregnant via text. He laughs about it. She tells him she's keeping it. He says, get the abortion. LOL. I'm going to say that one more time because it is legitimately a quote, and it is as stupid as it fucking sounds when I say it. When you read it, get the abortion. LOL. Who the fuck says that? Idiots. Children. Teenagers. Men that aren't men. They're just man boys. So what I'm saying to you, Ant, is when I read that you're sitting here going through all these legal troubles with this woman, and you're arguing in court with this dumb cunt about paternity and future child support obligations, and talking about how you don't want any visitation or relationship with her daughter. I mean, how much of a pussy can you be, bro, to go out there and make a child by accident and not fucking take care of it? You are a world-renowned professional athlete, and here you are perpetuating a stereotype like some dumb fucking college player in the D3 level. And I read that you have 4 children by 4 different women. One of them is a son you don't even acknowledge whether you're the dad or not. It doesn't sound like you're around for any of these fucking kids. So, way to go. Way to make yourself out to be a real fucking role model. You're losing tens of thousands of dollars in fines for swearing on camera and not taking care of your fucking kids. And I'm supposed to sit here and give a shit whether or not you're going to bring a championship to the Timberwolves fans for once? Fuck you, bro. I don't care whether your jersey's 1 or 5. It should be 0. Because that's how many fucking brain cells you have and how much money you're going to have left if you keep going down the path that you're on. Because it seems to me you're following the Adrian Peterson blueprint. And how did that work out for him? Probably a first ballot Hall of Famer. Guy was an incredible athlete. Yeah, he didn't bring home the championship, but no one can argue his acumen and what he meant to the game. But there's just a little sticky fact to how many kids he had by how many women, and how he's broke as fuck and basically can barely afford to eat and has to sell his home and have property seized by the government for tax evasion because he pays so much in child support because he didn't pull out or fucking wrap it up. And here you are, a prime target, 23, top of the league. Everybody wants you to be one of the faces of the league. You're the face of the franchise, but you can't keep it in your fucking pants, and you keep making kids you don't intend to, and worse off is you keep not fucking being a father to these kids. So you are creating other human beings that are going to grow up, and they're going to have all kinds of fucking issues. They're going to have abandonment issues. Your daughters are going to have daddy issues. Your son's not going to know how to be a man unless his mom meets some other guy that steps up and raises him for you, which is going to make you look like an even bigger fucking punk in my eyes, because anybody that relies upon their baby mama's boyfriends or future husbands to raise their children for them, you're not a man. You might as well chop your dick off and throw it in a garbage can because that's what you're really worth. So Anthony Edwards, can you please do something about the fact that you spend copious amounts of money dropping F-bombs on camera and not taking care of your kids? Because guess what? If you're in your kids' lives, you won't owe that kind of money. You'll owe a portion, but you won't owe as much. And you'll have the satisfaction of being a father, which I didn't plan any of my kids, but I'll be damned if any of them are going to grow up without me. They didn't ask to be born, but they deserve to be taken care of. And so do your kids, you stupid fuck. People might say, well, he takes care of his kids. He sends the check. Yeah, he sends the check, but he's not around to actively parent them. That money doesn't mean fuck all if your dad's not around to love you and teach you things and help shape you into a well-balanced and emotionally stable individual. I don't think any of these kids would be worse off if he actually manned up and took care of his business. I wish I could say this to your goddamn face. I don't care if you smash my eye socket with your fist, because I'd still mean every fucking word coming out of my mouth. I'm not a keyboard warrior. I would gladly come to a game, sit courtside, and shout, Anthony Edwards is a deadbeat dad piece of shit. And if I get tossed, guess what? I'm on ESPN and all over the fucking internet saying what everybody's thinking about you, and I get my 15 minutes of fame and probably start a GoFundMe to pay for my fucking custody cases off the backbone of making fun of you no-show, shitbag, absentee dad. So 25 years from now, when you're broke as a joke and all you have is highlight film of your game days, but no money to prove that you actually were worth the shit while you were playing the game, be the wolf that you are and howl at the moon in pain at how your life sucks. It'll only be your fucking fault, bro.